Hey, what's up everybody? Retro Gaming Guy here. Today in this video, we're going to unbox, demo, and review the Maxfree L1 portable touch monitor. Now this portable monitor right here gives us the ability to use this both vertically as well as horizontally and offers us a 12.1 inch IPS screen with 1920 by 860p resolution. So we're going to dive into this, take a closer look at what it offers with its functions and features. We're also going to demo it a couple of different ways. Before we do, be sure to hit the subscribe button right here to stay in the loop for all future videos right here on the Retro Gaming Guy YouTube channel. But let's dive into it and see what we've got. All right, guys, so here we have the Maxfree L1 user's guide right here. It lays out exactly what is included in here. So just to go through that real quick, we have a Type-C to Type-C cable right here. This is going to be our HDMI cable. Now, this is a regular HDMI on one end. I'll take the cap off so you can see that. Regular HDMI right here. And this side over here is going to be a mini HDMI. And that is going to be the side that actually connects to the monitor itself. Now, over here, we also have a USB-A to a USB-C cable, and you can see that, again, both ends right here. We're going to be setting all of this up momentarily, but again, back to the user guide. Love the fact that it lays everything out so we can just make sure that everything was included in here properly. If we open this up, it shows you how you can actually set up your monitor, shows you how you can connect it to various devices on here, so it is very thorough. It's kind of a quick glance sort of sheet, and then we have the full user guide right over here. This one's just a little bit more in depth. Also shows you exactly what's included in here, shows you how to go about connecting everything, including that back mount there, so we can actually stand it up in various ways. We can have it vertically or horizontal, all our various connections to our different devices, walks you through how to use multiple monitors on different devices too. So just a little bit more in depth here, but looks to be very promising. We'll get these out of the way and let's take a look at the actual L1 touchscreen monitor here from Maxfree. So we have a screen protector on here. I'm going to leave that just for the time being. We have dual speakers, one on each side over here. This is a very large monitor as well. I do want to make note of that because it looks like it's going to be really promising given the fact that it is so large. And the fact that we have the speakers that are facing us as the viewer, I think is also going to be absolutely amazing for this. Usually we have speakers on the back side, which always just drives me nuts because as the viewer, you're standing in front of this. So having the audio go out the back side just never made sense to me. This obviously brings it right to you, the viewer. I think it's just going to be absolutely amazing. Now, backside, we have our bracket, and it actually comes with the insert already in place. And I did see this outlined in the user manuals, but this just simply slides out the side like this. And actually, before I actually take it out, I'll show you guys how you can use this. By opening it up fully, you can have it totally upright. You can close it a little bit, and as you close it, it's going to adjust the pitch of this. So the smaller you have the opening, the more it's going to pitch backwards like this. So you can angle it according to how you open it up in the back. And this obviously would make it the most upright. Now, I'll flip it back over. You can see we can just wiggle this out of place. It does take a little bit. There we go. So now you can see on here we have three spots where we can actually insert our bracket. We had it over here. We saw how it was laid out that way, but we can also put it in. You could do it like this, for example. We can go on this side, which would be very similar to what we just did. We can stand it upright like this, and I'll back the camera up so you guys can see. So you can see how I have this now vertically as opposed to horizontal, and we don't even have to change the placement. If we wanted to, we could just do it like that. But depending on how you want to set it up, we could also, of course, go down here as well, slide it into that spot, and we could do it like that. You can do whatever you want here. It would just sit, just like that right here. So just tons of different capabilities. Next thing I want to show you guys is all of our ports. Now, the ports are tucked really neatly into this little alcove right here. I like that because your connections are going to come in this way, and your cables are going to go out towards the center of your monitor. They're not going to be hanging out of the ends down here or up here on this end where it would be just really untidy. So over here we have our mini HDMI port. That's how we're going to connect this to our PC. Over here we have Type-C 2, Type-C 1, so we can use those two Type-C ports We also have USB 2 and USB 1 over here. So we have regular USB ports as well. So you can connect a wide range of different devices. Connections can be made here. Definitely a great way and a great selection of ways to connect, different devices or, different things that you may want to connect to your monitor. So I think that's absolutely amazing. Now, if we turn this right side up, now the last thing I want to show you guys is up here on the top, we have a little toggle switch, and it actually has a button function on here as well. So you can toggle it to the left or right, and you can actually hit the button to make selections. That's how we're going to navigate through our settings on this particular device. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this over to my computer, and from there we'll be able to demo this a couple different ways. All right, guys, so you can see that I've set everything up here, extended off of my laptop. So what I love about this particular setup is I have a horizontal view in 16:9 aspect ratio over here on my laptop, but I can bring over the Maxfree portable touch monitor and I can use it vertically for short form content. So for me, being on YouTube, I do my long form over here, short form over here. I can edit this way, I could post this way, and I can view both sides of YouTube this way as well. So if I want to look at a short that I've created, all I have to do is simply click on a short. It's going to pull up in the perfect, format here for short form content, which is very similar to that of a cell phone vertically right here. You can see how well that looks on here. I have the music actually muted because it's copyrighted, but I'll demo this a little bit further in horizontal mode, and I'll bring in the volume so you guys can actually hear that. Now, we don't have to use it purely this way. I can go into my settings, which I would do over here. I just go into Start. I would navigate over to Settings. And now we would go up here to Display. We would click on number 2, and you can see the way that it's laid out here. We have number 1 in that horizontal view. Number 2 is going to be vertical. If we click on number 2, all we have to do now is we have to go down a little bit, and we're going to go to display orientation. We're going to change it from portrait to landscape. And now that I made that change, all I have to do over here is just simply bring this down like so, and I can actually now use it the same way. I can use this in landscape, which is going to give me a totally different aspect ratio here. So I could go through, I could scroll through YouTube, I can go into long form content now, jump into this video right here, for example. Now, another way that we can use this monitor is we can use it as our main monitor. It doesn't have to be a secondary monitor like we just saw in the previous demo. We can use this as our main monitor with touchscreen capabilities. Here I have it connected to my mini gaming PC. I've jumped into Botacera, so we have a wide range of collections available to us. And here I have my controller ready to go. I can control everything right here from the controller, but I can jump on screen here. Because of that touchscreen capability, I can scroll through everything this way as well. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to dive into a few games, and we're going to demo this out so you guys can see what the screen quality is like, as well as the audio quality.
This time. Warner, to hold, and hold makes the catch.
All right, guys, we just jumped out of the Maxfree L1 portable touch monitor, and we had a phenomenal experience here. Not only do we get exceptional screen quality, the resolution on here was great, especially for retro gaming, but we also get exceptional audio quality. And I attribute that to mainly the fact that we have speakers that actually face us. As the viewer, you want that audio to be coming right at you. And with portable monitors, usually that's not the case. Usually the speakers get placed wherever they fit. I've seen them on just about every side possible on a monitor, except for the side that you want them to be on. So this knocked it out of the park with that. We didn't have distortions. We didn't have audio issues at all. It gets super loud, just exceptional audio quality on here. And it's just an absolute no-brainer to have them facing you, the viewer. If you have them on the backside, that works phenomenal for the person that is standing behind the monitor, but that's never going to be you as the user. So in addition to that, I love the fact that this is adjustable. You can use this vertically, you can use this horizontally. So for me, as somebody that edits videos pretty much nonstop every single day, I love the fact that I can edit my short videos vertically, and then I can use the exact same monitor as I showed you and just simply turn it over sideways and use it horizontally. So if I'm editing between full form content here on YouTube and short form content, I can just simply adjust the monitor by literally just turning it. And then in my settings, I'll just alter the orientation from portrait to landscape. So just love every aspect of this. Now for gaming, you get a little bit extra screen space here. And if you are retro gaming like I did here, you will have to go in and likely manually adjust your aspect ratio. I went and did that, and you saw exactly what the experience was like. I loved playing these games with that extra little bit of real estate on screen. Some people aren't going to like that, especially for older games. I know a lot of people like 4:3 aspect ratio, but for me, I like widescreen. And if I can stretch it and get a little bit extra out of it, as I did here, it's a great experience in the end. If you're using this on your PC outside of retro gaming emulation, then it's likely going to adjust your aspect ratio to automatically utilize everything that this monitor has to offer. The fact that we have this adjustable stand in the back, which has 3 different spots that you can place it on, and you can also fully adjust the pitch to, get your screen facing, exactly where you want it to face. And if you're somebody like me that's filming on here, you want to be able to have adjustments because you want to try to reduce the glare from your lighting from filming and all that good stuff. So love just every aspect of this. It's fully customizable, in every way possible. Excellent experience here, and it's priced incredibly well. I'm not going to quote the price here because prices do fluctuate, but go ahead and click the link up here at the top of your screen or in the description of this video to see exactly what this has to offer and what the price point is currently. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give me a thumbs up on the video. It's a huge help to me here on YouTube. Let me know what you guys thought of this amazing product in the comments of this video. And of course, hit subscribe to stay in the loop for all future videos. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. I'll see you on the next video.